To perform a long arm crunch, lie on your back and extend your arms back over your head. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor and reach toward your knees. Then return your arms to their original position.
A great toning exercise is a standing calf raise. So basically you can use dumbbells, or you can just use nothing. If you want to, you can put your hands on your hips, put them behind your head, or if you're against a wall, you can use a wall or a chair for stability. So basically you're gonna have hands by your side if you're using dumbbells, and you're gonna lift up onto the balls of your feet. So lift up, squeeze the calves, and down. So make sure that while you're doing this, that you're keeping your shoulders back, your core is tight, and you're standing straight, nice and tall. All right, we don't want any rounding. We wanna come up, hold for about like 1-2 seconds, and then just come down. We're doing this for about 15 to 20 reps. And by the time you hit 15, you should definitely be feeling a burn. And when you do this, I would do probably 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. If you go up to 20 and feel the burn, that's even better. Another variation of the standing calf raise is if you have a box at home or a step, you can even use the stairs. Basically, you get even more of a full range of motion if you're standing on a step. So as you come up on a step, you come down and your heels are slightly gonna go lower than the floor. So that gives you even more of an angle to come up and more of a squeeze. So you can add that, it just makes it more advanced. So up and down just like that, but you can use a step or a box or whatever you have at home or at the gym. And it just makes it even more advanced. So you get even more of a burn. And there you go, that's a great toning exercise called the standing calf raise.
With feet shoulder width apart, lower into a squat, keeping your knees behind your toes. Pushing through your heels as much as you can, jump straight up with as much force as possible. As soon as you land, drop directly back into a squat position, getting ready to jump again. From a squat to a jump and back is 1 repetition.
Apart and place the dumbbell in your hands, or you might find it easier to start from a seated position. As you get into your starting stance, you want to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, and you want to bring your shoulder blades back together tightly. This is going to help you maintain a neutral spine throughout the exercise. Keep your chin tucked in as well. As you perform the exercise, you want to sit back through your hips while maintaining a tall spine. Make sure you go deep enough so that your hips go below your knees, but don't go so low that you start to lean forward or fall into a spinal flexion. As you continue to do this exercise, you always want to improve how deep you can go while maintaining a tall spine. Push your knees out as you go up and down through the motion to avoid having them collapse in. You should also be squeezing your glutes through the entire motion as well. When you return back to the top part of the movement, be sure to extend your hips fully to complete the repetition. Make sure you're holding the dumbbell as close to your body as you can for proper positioning. If you start to let the dumbbell get too far away from you, you're going to not only fatigue your shoulders quicker, but you might start leaning too far forward eventually as well. You also want to pay attention to your feet. If they start to externally rotate too far out, just give them a slight adjustment.
So there you have it. That's how you do a goblet squat with a dumbbell. Be sure to download our free web browser app in the info section below so that you don't miss our next exercise or workout routine. For more great tips, exercises, and routines, feel free to join us on scotthermanfitness.com. And as always, guys, more good stuff coming soon. See ya. This into the starting position. Chest up, shoulder blades together, okay? Breathe out on the way up. See how my hips are nice and deep? I'm kind of sitting straight up like this. I'm gonna breathe out. Push the hips forward, keep the shoulder blades pinched, come down, breathe in. See how the dumbbells are kind of off to the side? They're not back here, they're still kind of forward, but not directly in front like this. Just hanging off the sides of my knees. Let's do a couple more. Down. One more. That's how you do a dumbbell deadlift. Hope you guys enjoyed this demonstration video. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.
Flat on the ground and your rear foot on a bench. Your front leg is going to be the working leg during the exercise, and your back leg will be utilized for balance. You can choose to have your rear foot flat or on its toes. Once in position, lower yourself into a deep lunge while keeping your chest up and making sure your knee does not pass your toes. Return to the starting position by pushing through the heel of your front foot while maintaining your balance with your rear foot. As you perform the exercise, the majority of your weight should be shifted to your front leg. You can choose to keep your arms by your sides or out in front of you to help with balance throughout the movement. With a closer foot stance, you're going to activate more of your quads. If you step forward, you're going to activate more glutes throughout the exercise. If this is your first time performing the exercise, you can place a pad on the ground to protect your knee from impact. Be sure to switch legs once you complete your set.
So there you guys